Okay, good afternoon, YouTube and Twitch. This is Harmony Muse with more of Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, the main story. Now you'll see that I'm not where I was before because I decided to go get some very late night working on the Palace of the Dead done for one little number. Let me show you. Right here, the Kenna Katana. This way, when I hit level 60, I immediately have a really good weapon to show for it. I took hours of grinding over several days to get that. And now that I have it, I'm happy to have it. Anyway, let's get to it, shall we? Back to Camp Cloudtop. We have got to go find a spring crystal because Mr. Fussy Britches decides that he wants to make a game out of it. So let's go oblige a little idiot. And of course we have our requisite run through the duty finders queued up because I like my... Oh, shit. I should probably go spend some of those someday. I like that enemies are back to being a challenge. For the longest time, I was just cutting through everything like it was barely even there. Now I understand why my guild calls this the Sea of Bullshit, because this is annoying. This long walk. To get to where I can start searching for the thing. The worst part is I don't even know what I'm looking for. Oh, here we have glowies. Let's see what we got. Is that going to be good enough? Not appear to exhibit the properties that you should inspect another. Not what I need. Are there going to be further crystals up here that I need to search? It looks like... Okay, you're not glowing, you're not glowing. You are glowing. Are you gonna have what I need? How about you? This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it's the spring crystal Lady Laniat needs. Now to give that to Honorroy. And how much you want to bet that Marceline, or Amanelaine, decides to claim that he found it, not me. Because he wants to score points with the lady, who has repeatedly told him that she was not in any way interested in anything he had to offer. But it wouldn't be a Japanese game if guys didn't take the hint. I mean, after all, anybody who's played or anybody who's watched Ranma 1/2 remembers Tatawaki Kuno. Ah, Mistress Baldwin, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like a water from a pump? Fascinating. Honorroy is more than a little concerned for Lord Amanelaine's well-being. Lord Amanelaine has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Oh dear. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Baldwin. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray, search the southeastern area of Vor Sian Siran as swiftly as you are able and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Already not liking this place. Already not liking it. So we've got to go save Amanelaine. How much you want to bet he gets offended that we saved him? Because, oh dear, we may have gotten blood on him or something. You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of Amanelaine. So now we're taking off to the north. Mistress Baldwin! Lord of Manolaine! Lord of Manolaine has been taken by the Vanu! They had my lord surrounded! A whole gang of them! Please, you must come quickly! Alright, you're wanting me to wreck some faces, aren't you? Wrecking faces I can do. It's really rather my specialty. These seem vaguely like totem poles, only for owls. Well, it looks like we're dropping Q. Well, we can always get back in, no problem. The Vanu must have taken him to that village. May have to present to their chieftain. You see, I think of Vanu, I think of Planetside, where they were the one race of the three. I forgot what they were called. I think one was the New Conglomerate, one was the Vanu Ascendancy, and I forgot what the fifth or the third was. One of them had fast guns, one of them had powerful guns, the Vanu had energy guns. And in Planetside 2, people thought the Vanu were bullshit because their guns didn't have bullet drop. Bullet drop is a mechanic in first-person shooters where as the bullet travels from your gun, it drops a little bit due to gravity. You know, common thing that modern-day snipers have to take into account. Well, when you're firing a laser gun, you don't have bullet drop. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Laniate what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Baldwin, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past these sentries and rescue Lord Manolaine in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Yes, he most absolutely does, but we're still saving his stupid ass anyway. If not for him, as much as for Count Edmont and Orsfont, because that's their blood. Knock, knock. Come for my friend. Well, I can't really call him my friend. I've come for my idiot. I'm liking the difference in the instance areas where it's not just fight a bunch of enemies. It's actually explore in your instances like this. They refined their craft, really. They did quite well in doing so. I'm very well approving of what I'm seeing here. By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do with prisoners. Wilhelmina, over here! Netherlings come to free prisoners. Spread word like thunder and cast them into Cloud Sea. Yeah, you're not gonna get very far with that happy horse shit, pal. Alright, idiot. Up and at 'em. We got to get you back to your village, idiot. Whew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Netherlings sneak away like guileful Gaelicats. Rally, warriors! Let none escape! Don't run like a jackass. Pick up the speed. I'm legitimately walking faster than you're running. There are people on Chocos. Or Chiffon. Help has arrived. I damn sure hope it has. We gotta get the idiot back to his village. You get up, get moving. Right, you're moving. Okay, good. Emmanalain the Lofty. Well, a loft is up in the air, so maybe they're trying to say you're an airhead. This way, quickly! Gotten you safe. Yes, reinforcements, Worshful.
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vundo, royals like blackest storm clouds. Offer Netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Oh shit. That can't be good. We have another primal. Oh shit. That's the only possible thing that can be.
The white
fucking wonderful.
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal.
And your brother is a friggin' coward there, Horsefont. I think it's Alma. Yeah, he's definitely browned his trousers. Yes, jump, please. Save us the trouble. Put yourself out of our misery. Haha!
All right, we're going in.
Ah, cool. Sid saved us.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Your voice, for once, sounds like it's the same as everybody, or sounds like it's from the old game.
All aboard.
Yeah, I think that's your old voice. Well, you know what this means. We're going to have to sink the Bismarck. Okay, and Sid, what do you have? The gods only know what might have happened to you had we had not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you hadn't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering. The Holy See had petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you'd arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. A small world, I thought. Just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured, and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, they say, is history. Right. Well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. At least you seem dressed for the climate. Ring ding or ring a ding ding. Now level 57. Okay. A reward long in coming. Lord of Madeleine appears to be rather pleased with himself. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died. You know, me, dead. On the other hand, risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old girl, is no small feat. You did what? You don't remember every single other person around there bleeding and possibly dying to save your ass, and you're concerned that you discovered something new that will get you in somebody's pants. God damn it. I have made an historic discovery. A fact even Lady Lanayate will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? You, my friend, are a friggin' idiot. At least Artois Rel admitted when he was wrong. At least Lord Driamont admitted when he was wrong. I mean, every other NPC in the world admitted when they screwed up, except for you. Praise Halone, I had feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think about it, this Bismarck creature is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. From what I had learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. Oh, you mean to say they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniate? A little recognition for the hero of the hour? A few expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? You're a hero. You're not a hero. The hero are the people who bled and died to save your stupid ass. Why, yes, you are right. Mistress Baldwin deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is nothing else to discuss, I will depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Baldwin, you've done more than enough here. Pray, return to Ishgard with Lord Orchefort and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Oh, shit. I see some. Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniate. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. That man is blind as a damn bat, and everybody sees it. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. Depressing only seeing one person watching. Gotta check something one moment. Okay, like I thought. And back to it. Oh, stick with Orchefort and Ishgard. Okay, so it's a turn. But before I do that, I'm going to go to Limsa and check on something. My squad was legitimately 1 point shy of doing their level 20 mission. And they should have had their the thing that I sent them on done at this point, so let's go do that. Okay, they've all leveled up. Let's see if I can do that level 420 mission now. Okay, we can do the flagged mission. We do this. Okay. That'll get us what we need. Good, good, good. Now we can get back to Ishgard and get those quests done. And a last vigil. Welcome, Mistress Baldwin. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes. This is where I was supposed to speak to Forceful. Where are you, buddy? Don't tell me you're outside. It said speak to you in Ishgard. Oh, you're over by the airship. Okay. I went to the wrong place. Whoopsie daisy. I must confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it's the simple joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Amanelaine must have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he's recovered from his ordeal? You know, all Amanelaine is going to be concerned about is that I didn't play Wingman for him. You know that, right? He's acting the proper royal spoiled brat. Okay, and there is Amanelaine. Oh, it's you. Gods, why did he have to strike me so hard? Did your father slap the shit out of you? Yes, he did. Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop. How I endanger the lives of my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? I don't play the hero, I am the hero. Jackass. And then there's his manservant who is basically like, yeah, I'm sorry for this idiot. What do you have, Steward? Divine intervention. Oh dear. A black chocobo whistle and an ether compass. Ah, Mistress Baldwin. My lord, the Count desires much to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artois Rel and Lord Amanalaine. If you would remain here but for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Amanalaine's life. Aye, he told me everything.
And you slapped the shit right out of him. Thank you.
I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct.
Oh,
and
it's...
that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
Oh, it's Zamail. Okay.
My lord. What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
Oh dear, what's going on?
Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
Oh, lordy, lordy. Fomenting heresy?
Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. But there, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail.
Oh dear.
How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Okay, so my friends' lives are being used as, pawns in a game by some other petty nobles. That's not good. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed. Men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the Congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Alright, why don't I just use the... Okay. Wait, that's not the way... Oh, right. Let's see what Emmerich has to say. It has been too long, Wilhelmina. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Word of their detainment has reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I do not know which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grenot's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and driving back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, there is naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grenot in a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he has no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I'm sure is Lord Orchevon, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, mayhap in the realm at large. So I get to fuck up some holy knights, okay? Then it's settled. I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Wilhelmina, meet me at the tribunal when you are ready. Until then, my friend. Hey, Crandoshe. Does it mean I'm going to have to drop Q after another 20 minutes? Oh, god damn it, I am. What else am I going to be hating, buddy? Okay. Listen carefully. When the trial begins, the petitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. In accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for a trial by combat. Once the high adjudicator acknowledges Ms. Tataru's right to name a champion, that is when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grinno's face when he sees his true opponent. 'Twill be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look for me in the stands and I shall cheer so loud, you will wonder how you could ever have contrived to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready? And he looks evil.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grinno, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grinno de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alfino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grinno's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alfino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge.
Rest in peace, Tataru's original voice actress.
I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
Yes, let's go kick some ass. What is this, the fucking Thunderdome? 2 men enter, 1 man leave? Looks like.
O Helone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous and cast down the wicked.
Oh! Oh! It let me get that far before it said, "Oh, you're in queue, you can't do that." Fuck. Ah. All right, let's wreck some faces. Hey, Bull. Hey, Granny Poo.
I've got you now.
He ain't in trouble. I just saved his ass.
Pull yourself together.
What the hell was that? What the shit was that? What the shit was that? I mean, I couldn't target the things that went poof on me. And the fact that he summoned more shit into the battle was obviously cheating.
I have my pride.
I've got you now.
Pull yourself together.
Hell take you.
Well, you're the one cheating here. But it's okay because you're holy knights. Fine champion you are. Yes, I'm a champion. I just whipped your ass. I mean, you talk about your Psalms, your John 3:16. Harmony 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass. We won. The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levior, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. And as far as Dragoons never using that ability ever again, good. Most of the Dragoon abilities they can never use ever again usually got them killed. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, with two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated as such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right I present you with a humble token of mine admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. So I've got a flying chocobo now. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you? Will you not take her for your steed? Lord Horschiffant! Shit! Look, chocobos are prohibited in the supreme sacred tribunal of the Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. That's a whole bunch of a mouthful of shit to say your church. Yes, yes he is. He's mine too. And I got an ether compass. What the fuck's an ether compass, and why do I have a bad feeling I'm about to hate life? Aether currents now accessible. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions are met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local ether currents. In order to attune to some currents, however, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you with this endeavor, you have also obtained an aether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest aether current upon use. Should you lose this compass, you may speak to Gibrion at the Forgotten Knight to obtain another. To review your progress, select Travel from the main menu, followed by Aether Currents. Yeah, now I understand why the Sea of Clouds is called the Sea of Bullshit. Let's try queuing again. Disclosure. Lord Orshvan thinks you could do with a well-deserved rest. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward for your efforts is the exoneration of your comrades. They shall be released upon completion of certain minor formalities, which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fortholm Manor. The Count has done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Why do you keep referring to your own father as the Count? Is this some royal bastard thing? Honestly, you might be the literal bastard, but Amanalaine is the total bastard. Okay. That fight was satisfying. It really, really was. Oh. Welcome, Mr. Spaldwin. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, yes you shall. Halone smiles upon us yet again, Mr. Spaldwin, guiding you to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess, I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I merely knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting two of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on? By the Fury! Anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. Oh, we've got a... My lord! We've just received message from the vault. His Eminence the Archbishop requests the presence of Mr. Spaldwin. An invitation from the Archbishop? What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor. And given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Mr. Spaulding. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting out for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him and he will escort you inside. I have a bad feeling about this. I really do. I genuinely have a bad feeling about what's probably about to happen here. I was running. Venerate the Immortal Emperor. We are honored to receive you, Mr. Spaulding. This way, please. Now, would they be calling me Master if I was a male character? All this mistress stuff seems kind of creepy dom sub. Well, y'all know there ain't a damn thing I'm going to be doing in front of so many guards.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise.
Okay.
Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies.
Very well.
You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyr?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information.
Who gave it to you, though?
Sir Grino has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence, as you wish, Your Eminence.
I love how old people can do that look of did I stutter? Go, do.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position.
You probably have bodyguards when you go to take a crap, dude.
Now tell me, young lady, what do you know of the Ascians?
Oh, shit. He just brought up the Ascians. But...
Shantmore, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light.
Dun dun dun.
Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course, nor less of being their puppet. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict.
Oh.
And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the warrior of light.
So you're telling me the Ascians fear me?
If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must needs work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Alrighty. I have a feeling he's blowing hot smoke up my ass. Wouldn't be the first time. So I just spoke with essentially the Ishgardian Pope. He just revealed that he spoke with the Ascians and has been playing nice with them. For him to so openly mention them, I don't trust him as far as I could throw his throne, much less his sprinkly ass. I mean, if people like Urion J can suddenly be working for the Ascians, and that makes no damn sense, by the way.
There you are. I confess I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you?
Oh, a little bit of a bullshit party.
Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well.
Given that every single Ishgardian is some sort of warrior, that they're literally a warrior culture despite being super Catholics, yeah, there's a lot of power that can be put to bear on any particular threat, or neutralized if need be.
We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
Both jack and shit, apparently.
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor.
Oh?
General Rauburn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate.
What? What?
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshifon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay.
So I've got to go save
We cannot
Rauburn.
permit this execution to take place. We must save Rauburn.
And that means I'm going to be dropping Q again. God damn it. Because you know that's going to be an instance. Flame General Affairs. Okay. Though the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little to charge headlong into Ulda without a plan. Before we can formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose that we visit Vlimsa. You heard me right. While you were about with your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fortomp and a Lominsan consortium. During said negotiations, I had an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I am happy to report that we yet have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Roban. Additionally, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa, make yourself known to Sergeant Xanathel at the bulwark hall at the lower decks. He will admit you to the bridge. Well, we're Limsa bound. Okay. Well, it's just going to speak with her. That's not going to be an instance that requires combat, so who knows? The Admiral's been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her. Take you to her, we will. Yes. Take you to him, I will.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See. But full glad was I to learn that you had.
What the hell did they do to Melvib? That's not... Oh.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes, until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana.
Okay, and?
There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
Yes, it would have.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Rauban a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
Yes, you're right. It's hard to get though, Fan or Crendo. It's really hard to accept.
Having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
Pretty much.
They must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be? I dare not hope.
authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing.
What?
To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Those assholes.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raoban is to be executed. But upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Little kid has a point.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raoban had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he is reportedly being moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain.
Oh?
At any rate, if we're to rescue Raoban, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Okay. Raoban's survival is vital to the Yorzen Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But we cannot send troops into Ul'dah. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance, and warlike is not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I who must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true master, or leader, Master Alphino. By way of a first step, you should seek out our Doman contract. You will find her among the other frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. Revenant's Toll, you say? You realize what they've been telling me since 2.55, since the fleeing from Ul'dah, is that going to Revenant's Toll, that the Crystal Braves would be on me like stink on shit. This isn't a restaurant? Oh, stairs. Rightio then. Hijiri. Mistress Wilhelmina! I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my belief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the rising stones by force. Amidst the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers and awaiting your return. You have done well by us, and we do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Okay, so, oh, level 51. So we're further into the content now. Good, good, good. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limsa Lamensa that you were searching for General Roban. As the Admiral would have informed you, he was recently removed from his cell in the Mara Saja pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice it to say, we have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunts, pray seek out Dewari at Highbridge, where I too am bound. Well, I'm not bound there. I'm bound in, oh, that's not what they mean by bound. Derp. We might actually get to see a dungeon today. Holy shit. Bit of advice if you're in a large free company and you're normally not playing a tank or a healer, if you normally do DPS. If you see somebody offering to do roulettes with you, take them up on that. It will go faster for you that way. I have been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Hozan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. With 5 left, I dare not cut the queue now. Especially not now. I'm probably going to run just a little bit long because if they're going to give me a quest to save Roban, by God, I'm going to do it. I'm sure y'all understand. Come on, here we go. Good. Oh, it's Brayflox. Hard. Okay. We've got a warrior, a red mage, got him stacked, or are we stacked? Good. Oh, I flubbed up the rotation. Oh, well. I feel bad fighting this thing because its name is Eoraptor, and that reminds me of one of my favorite internet personalities, one Aaron Egoraptor Hansen. That healer's probably hating me, but I haven't been seeing anything on the ground that I can... Oh, that. Only done Brayflox hard once, so I don't know what to expect. Oh, they have the Pajali, okay. We forgot a key somewhere, didn't we? Yep. An Illuminati commander. I would make a secret world joke, but the secret world is not the game I remember anymore. Good lord, a DDR boss. Oh, right. I'm topped out on my... Poetics. Okay, so I'm going to need to go get more. Okay. That kind of sucked. We survived. Okay. Oh, and this is the second boss, isn't it? What are we waiting on? Okay, the gang's all here. Okay, dead. And I definitely need to go work on my spending some tomestones. Maybe get my warrior up to snuff, maybe. No, we don't want to. We do not want to tank. I might level up the Arcanist and go Scholar, though. Fan did well with it. Or rather, I forgot we're on Twitch right now, and it's proper to call you Krendo Shade rather than Fan. Make sure we don't miss any keys. Swift make check gate. Oh, Unguis Beach. Ah, breach hold. So we're almost done with this place. Stop clock's Grizzly Fist? Gobby names get annoying. That thing looks like the original head from Gurren Lagann. I just got that character's name, Philip J. Fry. Get out of there! Get back! We made it. We lived, thank God. And I just made my 100 achievement. Okay. Well, we are not finishing this until we have saved Roban. I'm sorry, but Roban is my homie. And I am way too damn white to be using the word homie. I am sorry. Oh, it's Hosen! You have come at a good time, my friends. Just moments ago, the traitor Ilbert arrived in Halatali. From this, we can be certain that General Roban is being held within. So you mean I get to wreck Ilbert's shit? Where do I sign up? Oh, and they're giving me a level 15 ring for it. 115 ring, rather. That might actually be useful. Yes, that will be useful. 18 and 19. We want the slaying one, which is 19. Ooh. Hurdy. This will be useful to us. There is no time to lose. General Alden may be executed at any moment. You must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Please see to your own preparations and tell me when you are ready to succeed. One of our own will accompany you inside. I'm alive. Yep. And I'm going to be going in there with Kenku and Hisatsu Kaiten. Ooh, it's Yugiri.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
I don't mind your voice actress being different.
Lady Yugiri!
Master Alphen, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to record it. For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Good man.
Since your escape from Ulga, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts.
And?
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information.
Right.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Ralban is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
No, we can't.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
They gave her some sort of accent that I really can't place, but it's not Japanese. Ninja vanish! That was awesome. Yep, they dead.
With me.
You can tell she's a leader of men, too. Well, leader of people. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. You take the lead. I shall follow close on you. Hey, shitbirds. Don't tell me I'm the only I'm the tanking as a healer or as a DPS. $37.38, not too damn shabby. And Yugiri, you're doing the smart thing. Well, the quest here is to find Raban. I get the feeling, though, that if I was going through this as a paladin or as a warrior, that this would take so much longer. Nothing down the side path, so forward ho. We found him. The general will order his captors. I don't like the look of this. General! You came. This is gonna get messy. He is bound by some manner of magitech device, yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I have heard of such devices. The Crystal Braves will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Yuhase. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. This poison will convey you swiftly to the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Farewell, friends. Oh, and try to relax. The struggling only makes it worse. You locked my ass in. You piece of shit. The mist remains. We must stop it at its source. Okay, well, I've got 108 friggin' potions to keep me going, so I'm good there. Okay. You're coming with me, Alfie, buddy? Well, heal your own ass. Gotta hurry. We found the source of the fog. And here's our atomizer. Raubon is fading. I need to get this done fast. Not gonna let him die. That takes care of the mist. Or the shitheads with the key. Alfie, keep me alive. How did they survive the poison? Holy shit on toast! Did you see that? Crendo, did you see that? 5,500 damage double crit. With the Midari Setsu, or with the Hisatsu Kaiton, blessed Midari Setsugeka. Holy shit! I'm going to be pissed if Raubon does something like, I failed her, let me stay here and die. Now, I can only presume that at level 70, or even at level 60 with Shire gear, that the kind of damage numbers I just dealt are probably chicken feed to higher level people. Hold on, Raubon. We got you, buddy. Thanks. Slowly, General. You're yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances of the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Ilbird. Ilbird. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well, if you would stand in my way, I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Scions, let's get this over with. Oh. I've been wanting to have this ass kicking for ages. You're free to friggin' try, pendejo. $59.82. Holy shit. And people wonder why I like Samurai. You ain't doing this for Alamigo, shitbird. You ain't doing this for anybody but yourself. Oh, okay. For once, I don't mind the voice change of voice actors as much as I like Richard Epcar. They made Ilbert they gave him a Glaswegian Scottish accent.
It is over, Ilbert. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
But you just said you did it. You just said you did yesterday.
Who is responsible for the assassination? I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite.
An assassination took place at all. Clever little shite. Oh, what?
If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up.
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them.
Projection much?
And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Keep spouting your bullshit, buddy. We're gonna have to kill him later, aren't we?
You'll not get away.
I want to kill him later. I would like to kill him now.
Mr. Alphinaud, now is not the time.
Okay, and they did well by Yugiri. Okay.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. But still you came for me. And when you're dead.
And you sound like you're voiced by friggin'... You sound like you're voiced by Sean Bean. Does that mean you're gonna die?
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
I
said, on your feet. This fight ain't over.
was not planning to die till it avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass.
That sounds like Ned fucking Stark.
Know this, Ilbert. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
you aware that Lord Olorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. It is passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? How can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Oh, good idea. Because they now have conclusive evidence that the 3 people they want dead more than anything else in the world are all in the same spot. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There has been no further activity. Van Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter and for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Who the fuck are you? General Alden, I presume, and the signs of the 7th dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Urian J awaits you there, along with others sympathetic to your cause. We have proof that Urian J is not sympathetic to our cause. There is no ruse, I assure you. General Alden, if you would come with me, I have prepared a carriage, that you may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I have spoken with Urian J via Link Pearl. He confirms the man's story. Robot is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. We're going to continue that, or finish this quest out to its ending. Then we're gonna call it. I mean, we know out of character that Urian J is directly working with the Ascians. That might not be known in character, but it's known here. So I can't help but wonder what Urian J is on about, helping us while helping the Ascians. Unless the Ascians want him to be helping us? I have no clue. It's very bizarre. Something's got to be going on here.
My dearest friends, Praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
What the fuck is Lolorito doing here?
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Oh, that's Papa Sean.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
And who the fuck are you?
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
That's correct.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. It is my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends.
Oh.
He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
Okay.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Huh. So the...
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Huh. Okay.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Interesting. This is starting to get good.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
She does have a point. He's a scummy sumbitch, but he did do that.
And though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
In other words, it's like you don't give a shit who rules as long as it's orderly. Okay, I can see the reason in that.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Grant you that.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
Okay.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue her grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Woof. Well, anyway, I'm going to call it here. I've got things I'd like to get done today. So anyway, I'd like to thank y'all very much for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. We got a lot done today. Holy shit, did we get a lot done today. I saved Emanuelaine from being cooked in the cook pot. I saved Alphino and Tataru from being executed as heretics. We saved Roban and found out that Nanamo's still alive. Holy shit. That's a lot of to go on in just 2 hours. Well, anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Like, follow, and subscribe if you enjoyed the show. As always, this is Harmony Muse. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. I will be back. I might not be back tonight. I do not know. I have a role-playing group meeting at 8 o'clock. So I'm probably going to be running around 5:30, 6 to 8. Thank you and have a good evening.